Alright, and I think we're live. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tuvas, and today we are once again on Georgia at War streaming. And today I've decided I'd give the AV-8B Harrier 2 night attack a spin. It's been a while since I've flown this guy, so let's go ahead and get it in the air and see what kind of damage we could do. Of course, I'm going to go for my standard ×6 GB38s. Oh, those are Mark 82s. Oop. ×3 GB38s, and then another ×3. And then APK dubs. Specifically the MPPs, but those are under missiles, not rockets. Alrighty. Of course, a lightning pod, an armor-piercing gun pod, and I'm debating between two AIM-9s or a mix of sidearm and sidewinder. I think I might do a mix. Because really, there should be cap in the area that will help us out.
Request rearming.
But just in case they can't, we have one AIM-9.
Copy.
Alright, and before we do anything else, how do you do this again? APK dubs is left, shift, left, alt, 1, 2, and 3. 1. Let's make this 1, 3, 3, 7, because that's pretty elite. Really, you have to change DB12 laser codes via the menu? I thought that was set through the system, not through the menu. Wow. Crazy. Okay. That's relatively new, because I don't recall that being a thing before.
Rearming complete.
Alright, APK dubs is 1337. Let's go ahead and start her up.
Generator.
It's been a minute. It has been a minute.
Failure. Generator. Caution.
Also, before I make a severe mistake, let's double check our bindings and make sure rudder pedal is not set up. Okay, cool. Alright, that's not going to cause my my throttle to snap to 50% at least. One of the things I wish was possible in the Harrier would be to turn down the RWR so it's not ear piercing. But if it's really that bad, I'll just turn down the in-cockpit sounds. Or was it in-cockpit sounds? It might be those sounds. I don't know. Sea line. Oh, you know what? I think I set it up so that it is, you might have to do this.
Chief, turn on the ground power. Copy.
Because I think I set it up so it's not
Ground
pre-aligned.
power is now on.
So with ground power on, we should theoretically have a data cable connected, or was that a different aircraft? Either way, let's see if we can align our aircraft. Aircraft position. Actually, you know what? I think we need the knee board. Even though it doesn't make sense since we're moving. North 43, 5547, enter east 0. 380418, enter. This will be east 6.3, enter, and then line. Okay, cool. all that alignment is going, let's take a look at what the objectives are out on the map. I'm thinking, oh wow, okay, so there's actually quite a few things. Oh, no, those are just waypoints set up by players. That's a strike. That's another waypoint, that's another waypoint, oh my god. Let's see, so there's 3 strikes, so this guy, and these 2 here, and then there's Min Vody. So what I wanted to do was take out Min Vody and get that ready to be captured by our own forces. But I might have, then there's a Sam here. So if I want to do that, I'm going to have to take off. Oh my god, I'm so far out too. Go past Makeup, flow around from the north where the tankers are, probably refuel at the tankers on the way, and then hit Min Vody from the direct north going south. And this guy, thank god that's not a Sam, that's not a Sam either. So we might be able to do that. So we'll fly to Makeup, fly east-northeast to the north of Min Vody, and then attack straight down from the north. Alright, cool. That's the plan. Alignment's still going. Let's double check our audio settings. World is already 30%. Shouldn't be too bad. RWR is on, before I forget, like last time. ANS is still aligning. I haven't done a full align like this in a Harrier in a long time. Especially on a boat. Speaking of which, this boat looks a lot less lively than I remember. I always thought there was like default like aircraft equipment. For example, like the little pull thingies, random crew members standing around. No, it's just barren. Alright, don't forget the DMT and the FLIR. And we're almost aligned. There we go. Let's go ahead and set it to nav. And we'll take off. I won't bother entering waypoints just because it's easy enough to just reference the F10 map. It's not as immersive, but whatever. Well, first, ground power should be off.
Chief, turn off the ground power. Copy.
And wheel chocks removed.
Remove the wheel chocks. Ground power is now off.
Ah, see that? It said data cable disconnected.
Wheel chocks are now removed.
Alrighty. Let's get on up out of here. Flaps are down. Nozzles 10 degrees. Flaps all the way down. Everything appears to be working. Alright, cool. And parking brake off.
Caution, caution.
Nose wheel steering, high gain. And there we go. Good enough. Alright, brakes on, water takeoff, flaps down. I don't have to worry about setting a STO stop. And let's double check our I mean, it shouldn't be an issue, but let's double check our VREST page. For short takeoff, looks like 108. Like 100 wet, or nozzles 55. I can do that. Alright, throttle up with wheel brakes on. Let go of brakes once it skids. There it is. And then keep ourselves aligned at the ready for nozzles. And nozzle rotate. 55. Close enough. Slowly rotate
altitude,
forward.
Altitude.
At 25 nozzle, bring
seconds.
up
Altitude. Altitude.
bring up flaps.
Altitude. Altitude.
Reduce power to 90s.
Altitude. Altitude.
And double check settings. Water off. Flaps are in auto. Gear is up. Oh, right. Anti-skid needs to come on. Alright. Cool. Let's head over to Makeout. Looks like we have to go to the northeast, so we'll go roughly 045, 050. Yeah, something like that. And we'll hit the tank. In fact, what is the tack end for the tanker? We'll hit that on the way. Let's see. We need shell, which is tack end 12X132. 132. Tack end on. 12 X-ray. Already set to transmit receive. Yep, and we're... wait. That may not be accurate. Let's go air to air. I think that's accurate. Should be that little triangle there on the right. Okay. Oh, no, it's spinning. Okay, maybe not. Let's turn that off. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be going off in that. Oh, that's the MPRS. What is it doing all the way down here? Oh, I mean, I guess it flies all the way down to the frickin' ocean. Well, not ocean, sea. I guess we'll follow it all the way back. That doesn't quite make sense to do, though. Wait, no, there's a second MPRS tanker up north. What am I doing? Why is there two? Because there's this guy right here. I don't know what he's doing all the way down here. Then there's another one all the way up here already. I'm gonna hit that one. Hopefully, when we get closer to that guy, the tack end will switch over to him since he'll be closer. Oh yeah, I'm heavy. Let's go and turn lights off. And 060 feels right. Yep, that feels about right. Maybe just a little less than that, but whatever. We'll correct when we need to. Tanker. Arco. Oh, it's Arco. I bet it's Arco that I want. Briefing. Arco MPRS 13 X-ray. And it's 130. 130. Oops. Oops. 130. Enter. And then TACAN is 13 X-ray. Enter. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Course correct a little bit to the left. I don't know why, but it feels a little tinted at the moment. Why does my contrast feel weird right now? Like a little hard to see here and there. Okay, that should be good enough. I don't want to go directly towards the tanker because it's on its way back, so I want to cut it off as opposed to just following its exact point all along the way. So my goal is to keep an eye on this sliver and make sure that does not move from its current position. As long as I can manage that, that means I'm on a intercept course of the tanker. And another way to reference it is if we look at the map, here we go. You can see that TACAN is selected, and the heading that we need to go is 056. So if this number is decreasing, that means we have to go more to the left. And if it's increasing, we have to go more to the right. The goal is to keep this number as non-moving as possible. I don't know what I was trying to say there. So because we saw it drop from 056 down to 055, that means we have to turn to the left just a few degrees. It depends on how quickly it's going down. The faster it's going down, the more to the left we have to turn. Also, what altitude is it at? Arco does not say. Still 055. And I'm going to assume about 20,000, so I'm just going to maintain this altitude for the time being. 055 still. And altitude hold. And did a little bit of right roll trim so that we maintain a straight course to this heading. And today we've got ×6 GB38s, ×14 APK dubs with MPPs, ×1 AIM-9, and ×1 sidearm. AGM, oh, looks like it increased, so we have to turn to the right just a little bit. Ever so slightly to the right. There we go, that should be good enough. And one sidearm for self-defense. Both AIM-9 and sidearm are for self-defense. Because, like I said, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying to hit Makop and clearing the area of units there. But I do believe it has at least, I want to say it's a SA-11 at that location, which I should be able to take on. I just need to get pretty high up. So first things first, I need to fly in towards it below cloud layer, figure out where the radar dishes are at, TOO mark their points using this, and then ideally drop a GB38 onto the top of it so that we can quiet it right away. And we'll do that with all 6 of our GPUs, but on SAM threats, because those will be the biggest problems for us. Hey Rinker, how's it going? Yeah, Harrier stream today. Still 056, so we're good. Right now we are on Georgia at war. Currently, we are moving into position so that we can attack Makop from the north, facing south. The idea being that we will clear it of enemy units so that hopefully a helicopter can land there and take it. Then that should help the objective get pushed along even further. That display is clean. Never seen the inside of one before? Oh yeah, for sure. This thing is actually really nice. I really like the layout of the HUD and the lollipops for the RWR signatures. This is actually a really nicely crafted aircraft. Hey Intrepid, welcome. Remember watching your Besiege video? Oh my god. Hey man. Not a problem. I mean, dude, those Besiege videos are so old at this point. They're basically as old as my Minecraft videos, and that's saying something. We're still 056, so we're still on intercept course of Arco. which is a KC-1, sorry, excuse me, KC-135 MPRS. Sorry, I had a burrito today and some chips. and those chips just jumped back up and lodged in my throat just now. Oh, actually, you know what we could do in the meantime is we can input the coordinates of Makeup. Oh, wait, not Makeup. Actually, am I saying the wrong name for that? Min Vody, that's what we want to hit. We want to hit Min Vody, not Makeup. We're flying by Makeup towards Min Vody. That's what it was. Okay, so coordinates here is 441373. 441373. Let's go to data. Waypoint 77. That'll give us the latest waypoint north. 44. Oh shit! What did I say? 441370. 441370. Enter east. Oh, east 0. 43045. 43045. 43045. 0. You know what? I think we already have. Also, why didn't that enter? North. 4413. Oh, I know why. 4413. 7 out of 10. That's like. That's obviously 70%. 60. Probably at 45. So somewhere around here. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. But I want to bet we already have a waypoint for Min Vody, just because of the nature of this mission. No, we don't. It is the furthest we got is waypoint 6, which is Bullseye, and that's off in that direction. So it's actually a good thing we inputted. Okay, cool. So we've got Min Vody. We'll set this to waypoint 7. Go back to TACAN because we still need to hit that tanker. And looks like the tanker position increased from 056 to 057. So I need to course correct just a little bit to the right for an intercept. Just a little bit. Like about 2.5 degrees or so. There we go. And we are 66 miles out. How is air-to-air in the Harrier? Air-to-air in the Harrier is it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. It's not meant to be an air-to-air aircraft. It used to perform very well in dogfights, but that was back when its engines were like completely overpowered for what they should have been. Oh wow, that increased yet again. 058. I almost feel like this tanker is turning. Is that tanker turning yet? No, not turning. Okay, let's move more to the right. It used to be a really good dogfighter in the early days, back when its engine was super overpowered for what it should have been. And that's completely fine to me. I do miss just how well it performed in dogfights, but for the sake of the simulation, making sure it's accurate, it's fine to say goodbye to those engines. But those were nice when they were around. How do I have my left stick have a dead zone? Oh, that's easy. You just go to Adjust Controls, go to Access Commands, go to your Xbox controller device, go to the axis you want to set up Dead Zone 4. Since you said left stick, chances are it's either pitch or roll or both. You select the box that has been bound for it, click on Axis Tune, and then adjust your dead zone here. In my case, I have a dead zone of 7. Then do the same for X as well, so click that, hit Axis Tune, dead zone of 7, and there you go. Wow, it's increasing even more. Okay, so let's go a little more to the right. It's already at 060, so it's increased 2 degrees since we last corrected. 3 degrees, it's 061. I feel like it's turning. Oh, it is turning. Okay, cool. And looks like it's at 18,000 feet. That's fine. We'll just descend down upon it. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to follow the point. because I feel like we'll be more or less aligned up with its course when it's going on its way back towards Min Vody. Am I saying that right? Is that Min Vody? Yeah, it is Min Vody. Okay. Also, I have to admit, it's been a while since I've air-to-air refueled, especially in the Harrier. This may not go well. I'm decent at air-to-air refueling, but it has been a minute, just like flying the Harrier in general. Oh wow, that's still turning to the right. 070. Zero 071. Are you still turning? Wow, you are still turning. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and contact Arco. Tanker. Arco. Intent to refuel.
11491. Request rejoin.
Lights on. We'll top off on fuel.
Arco 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 280.
280.
Roger that. Security forces are looted.
Supposedly, it's... I think ground speed is 280, if I remember that correctly. Pretty sure they give you ground speed, so it's this S value. So not the air indicated airspeed, which is up here, but the ground speed, which is next to this S in nav mode. 073, 072, yeah, we have to turn to the left because this heading just changed downward instead of upward. So we'll go directly head on with it, with its tack end location. Hopefully, that's good enough. Because at this point we're just playing catch-up since the tanker is going back the other way. 071, a little more to the left. In fact, I think I could see it right there on the horizon. Like, where my cursor is, that's where a little tiny speck is out in the distance. That might be it. Alright, so we're at 5,200 pounds. We're pretty low. That's actually... we used quite a bit more fuel than I thought we would. But yeah, luckily Georgia War has these tankers set up. Especially for long trips like this over to Min Vody. How y'all doing tonight? Glad you guys can stop by and say hi. If you are of the people who fly in DCS with a gamepad, feel free to let me know if you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, and I will do my best to answer those questions, relieve those concerns, and listen to those comments. I was not sure what I was going to say about comments. Now, look at that mountain peak. That is so polygonal. Man, these clouds are great. Remember back in the day when clouds were just meh in DCS? Like, the best weather settings were either completely clear so you could see what you're doing, or just one layer of thick clouds. That way there's a distinct separation between, like, high altitude fighting and low level ground pounding or fighting. But with the clouds now, oh man, things look great. As always. Oh god, did I really just say that? Oh. Ugh. Ugh. 069, so we have to course correct to the left just a little bit. Thanks for the, I have no idea what that is, but it looks like Neil has donated $5. Wow, thank you so much, Neil. Fly the F-18 after you die or run out of ammo? Yeah, sure thing. I could definitely do that. Thanks so much, man. I think you are officially the first person to ever donate to anything related to the Tuvos channel. So thank you so much, man. We are 23 miles and slowly gaining. I would love to go a bit faster, but unfortunately we are pretty much at the max continuous RPM setting for the Harrier. any higher, and we'll have to limit it to about 15 minutes. Well, probably like 30 minutes, but still, either way. It's a good thing to stay under 102% or under 645 JPT, whichever one comes first. Wow, I feel like such a big boy YouTuber now. That is crazy. You just popped my donation cherry, man. I need to go tell my fiance. We're gonna be going to Applebee's tonight. Oh, looks like it's veered off to the left a bit more.
Caution, caution.
Let's go ahead and start descending. Where is it at? Looks like it's getting close to its turning point, so it's going to be a little bit of an issue because we're probably going to end up doing an air-to-air refuel in a bank. That's okay. It's not like I've never done that before. Why am I so slow? Is it literally... Yeah, it's literally just because of how much crap I have on me. You know, there's actually one weapon I have yet to use in the F-18. Like, I've used a bunch of its weapons. I've used the JDAMs, the GB-38s. I've used the higher, like, bigger versions of JDAMs as well, so GB-32s. I've also used plenty of Mavericks. I've used the Walleye, of all things. I've used that as well. I've even used, like, the SLAM ERs, so the SLAMs, the guided missiles, the harpoons. But one thing I have yet to use, and it seems like everyone loves them, and maybe that's part of the reason why I just refuse to use them, is because everyone always runs with them. That is the AGM... Are they AGMs? Are they air-to-ground missiles? They're the glide bombs. I have yet to use those. I hear they're fantastic, but because there's like so many memes that go on with people overusing them, that should not be a problem. Yeah, that's not a problem. There's so many like memes of people like overloading on those that I just refuse to use them so far up until this point. But maybe today's the day. Maybe once I die, get shot down, or run out of ammo or whatever. Maybe today's the day that I'll actually use those things. Or when the server restarts in about 30 minutes. Oh no, I forgot to account for that. I set myself up for this long-ass mission, but I forgot that the server's restarting in like 30 minutes. Alright, well, I'm stepping on the gas. I'm going to be replenishing my gas anyway, so we're going to go max for about 15 minutes. That little speck out in the distance, this guy right here, that's our tanker. That's what we're trying to get to. He's going to be turning around at some point, so this shouldn't take too much longer. But, okay, MiG-31, you can stop. You can stop pinging me. We're probably trying to find someone else that happens to be between you and me. Oh, and looks like he's already turning, so let's go ahead and turn with him. Then we'll relax on that turn. Okay, this should be good enough for now. Because when he comes back around, I don't want to, like, go head-on with him. I do want to intercept him, but not, like, exactly. I need to give myself, like, an apex of a turn behind him. You know what? We might actually catch up to him before he turns. Because he's still flying straight. I thought he was turning, but apparently he's not. See him right here. Oh, in fact... Can this work? Haha! Forgot. What do I do? Point track again? It's like down? Yeah, there we go. Let's zoom in. That's awesome. I forgot I can target things in the air with the targeting pod. Not that it really helps me too much. Like it just... Oh, that's kind of cool too. It gives me their coordinates. Huh. And it gives me their elevation. That's neat. That's actually quite a bit of useful info. Oh. It's actually a lot more useful than I thought it would be. Oh, that's sick. I forgot the flare works in the Harrier. Oh, that looks so cool. You can even see the, what's called, the vortices off the wingtips. That is crazy. Oh, that looks so cool. Alright, I'm gonna relax my engine a little bit because I don't want to stay in full throttle for too long. I need to save it for the actual air-to-ground runs. If this takes too long, I'm just gonna turn in towards Min Vody and do like a one pass drop of times 6 GBUs. And then hopefully knock out the rest of it before the server restarts. God damn, I'm almost at I'm almost at 50% fuel. Are we not catching up at all? Like, we are barely catching up. I'm gonna have to step on it. Engine be damned.
Caution.
Alright, we're gonna go into a shallow dive towards it. That should give us some extra speed as well. It's 5 miles away. And is now in a turn. Awesome. Watch, I'm gonna look at the outside of this aircraft. No air brake, no flaps, no nothing. Then as clean of a configuration as it can be in terms of control surfaces. Except for maybe cruise? I could probably go to cruise mode. I mean, I'm gonna have to anyways for when I air-to-air refuel. Okay, so I'm gonna relax it and go into a lag pursuit, as if I'm gonna engage it. Yeah, man, it is a great looking jet. This thing looks fantastic. Especially with the way the light bounces off of it like that. Oh, man. Alright, we are closing in. And the nice thing about the Harrier is I don't have to worry too much about overshooting. I mean, that's still a problem, but because it can vector its nozzles, like it can rotate nozzles, I can slow down so fast, it is nuts. And I think I'm going to turn off the flare. The nose flare. Because I don't want to see all those chevrons getting in the way. Let's go to out. There she is. And nozzles back. So nozzles are now pretty much all the way back. And just like that, we slowed down. So let's throttle back up and get lined up with it. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. We are at 35, so right around 50% fuel. Just under. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. This is gonna shake off some cobwebs. Is it close enough? Should be, right? Ready pre-contact?
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Yeah. We're at 95% RPM. Looks like that's a little more than we need. Actually, quite a bit more than we need. I'm trying to take note of what is required to keep pace with the tanker in terms of RPMs. I'm not actually going to be plugging in just yet. I'm just going to be matching the tanker speed. Looks like 84% is pretty close. Need a little more. 86. 92. Definitely not 92. Whoa, hello. Oh.
Return pre-contact.
Oh, there you are. Oh my goodness. Well, that was fun. Let's pray that doesn't happen while we try to refuel. Let's see, 88%?
Ready, pre-contact.
Sounds like a good number.
Cleared contact.
It's a little fast actually, but that's okay. Let's slow down to 86. Even more. Looks like 86 is just shy of what we need, so that looks like a good speed to trim to. Or, sorry, 85 was. $89. Alright, this seems like a good speed. Maybe 87. Slash 88. A little fast. Yeah, that's a little fast. Let's back off. We're at 88. That's enough to catch up. Let's give it a minute to catch up. $87. 87 and 8. $87.1. Feels pretty good. Swear to God, do not lag out. We are approaching ever so slightly.
contact.
There we go.
You're taking fuel.
This feels like a pretty good speed as
Arrived
well.
at the target warehouse. Setting up security.
Getting a little heavy as we take on fuel, so we need to increase our speed slightly. I do mean slightly. Trimming just a bit as well, because we're getting a little out of whack on the previous trim. We're also backing up, so trim up and speed up. Trim up again. Thank you so much for your Steam controller DCS setup video. Yeah, no worries, man. Glad I could be of help. Your brother-in-law is deploying on the 9th. We just got him a gaming laptop. And, oh, nice. Good to hear, man. That's what I love to hear. Just because you don't have a HOTAS doesn't mean you can't play.
Transfer complete.
There we go.
Disconnect.
Let's go ahead and retract. There we go. Alright, let's head on over to waypoint 7. Lights off. How many minutes do we have? We have 20 minutes. Yep, and cue the music, 20 minutes. Alright, cool. So let's head on over to waypoint 7. We'll designate that as a target point. But yeah, glad to hear, man. So those kinds of stories I love to hear, because you never know. A lot of people just assume that gamepads aren't worth it, but what I'm really doing it for are for the people who just don't have a choice for one reason or another. And what I do here is not only provide the guides, but also demonstrate just how good you can really get with a HOTAS, or with a gamepad. So that's the whole theory behind this channel, at least at the moment. It's possible I'm gonna get tired of DCS and then just abandon it entirely one day, but for now, I thoroughly enjoy it and want other people to enjoy it as well. Looks like we need to head 090 for quite a ways. So we'll head 090 and then 180 towards Min Vody. Once it's off our 3 o'clock. Carlos, welcome, man. Want to say you're... thanks, man. I appreciate it. I've had a few years of practice, so anyone can get this good with as much practice as I've gotten. Alright, 090. We'll keep heading in this direction, and once Min Vody is 180, so when this number becomes 180, we'll turn in and do our attack. And also, along the way, we're going to dip below the clouds so that we can get eyes on the target area on the way and start planning out our targets. Because our first targets are going to be any kind of SAM threat or anti-air. Specifically, long-range SAMs, because I don't really care too much about like short-range IR SAMs like SA-9s or even SA-13s, because I'm not going to be close enough for them to attack me anyways, since I'll be using APK dubs to knock those out. And you know what? We are not going to descend just yet because we're still like 90 miles out, and we won't see anything until about 45 miles. So we're about halfway there in terms of when we're going to be able to see anything. In fact, let me go directly towards it until those 45 miles are hit, then we'll turn left. to 090. That way we get in a position as fast as possible to actually see what we're attacking, and then we'll divert to approach it from a correct direction. Also, who is that? It's like another tanker? Yeah, that's another tanker. That's the one for the Warthog and F-15s. Technically, I could actually refuel from that, but, you know, it's kind of a glitch, or a bug, so to speak. It's kind of funny, someone left a comment the other day asking, hey, so I see that you're flying with a controller, but anytime I look at your controller, it looks like it's not doing anything. Like, sure, I sometimes see like B or A light up, like I'm throttling up or down, but he never sees my left stick moving. I mean, I had to respond saying, well, it's because the graphic overlay, it barely shows any movement if you're hardly touching the stick, and that's what I'm doing. I'm barely touching the stick for those kinds of fine movements for like air-to-air refueling. So it's hardly going to show up in that graphic overlay down here at the bottom of the stream. But yeah, it's just I use such small movements that they're, to quote Drax, I have such small movements that it is barely perceptible to the naked eye. I am invisible. Alright, we're at 76 miles. We're going to stay above 20k because we can save a little bit on fuel. In fact, let's climb a little higher. Have you seen Winwing's Top Gun bundle? I have not seen their Top Gun... Well, maybe I have. What's your Top Gun bundle? Is it like the whole MFDs and screens and UFC thingy that's there in the center? Is it like the entire package? So I have seen all those different devices, but I haven't seen it labeled as like the Top Gun bundle. But all that stuff looks really cool though. It looks really nice. Makes sense. That's why you switch over to gamepad, is because of all... Well, that's not necessarily the reason I switched over to gamepad, because I do have finer control with a HOTAS. So, for example, although I can do air-to-air refueling with a gamepad just fine, if I'm going to be doing like proper formation flying, for example, where it takes even finer control, I'm probably not going to do that with a gamepad. I would have to switch over to something that has a longer throw. So I have two options. I can either go back to my HOTAS for formation flying like that, or I can put a thumbstick extension on my left stick, so those like little caps that you add to the top of them, if I stack like two of them, I can have a lot of good precision on that left stick. It just looks a little goofy. So just imagine like a regular thumbstick, but like 3 times taller. What is your job in real life? I do have a job in real life. I'm a QA engineer for a software company. Not Eagle Dynamics, but just a life sciences medical company or something. Create software for people who conduct studies, in particular people who've done studies on COVID, and we provide them the means to conduct those studies more efficiently. And I'm a QA engineer for that software. Hey, Safmoth. Thanks very much. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, we're going to go Master Armand. Select air-to-ground weapons. We'll select our GB-38s. I think they're already aligned. But just in case, let's double check. Do they have to align? 11 feet, 15 feet? I don't know what that means. That's new. I think they're aligned. Well, either way. We have all our navigation information on the HUD anyways, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Oh, I just noticed. This is displaying... Huh. That is displaying waypoint 7, even though I have designated waypoint 7 as a target point. Now it's saying DME, probably because I've selected the GB-38s, so this is the release time, I think. So if I were to deselect those, it's now a target coordinate and no longer tell... Okay, I think that might be a bug. Yeah, I think that might have been a bug. Either way, I'm going to leave it so that the GB38 is not selected. And also, I have not designated it as a target point just yet because I want to see that it's waypoint 7 and it's, well, as long as I don't, yeah, that's fine. I'll just do designate so the T-pod's on it. But if I do that, that is strange. I wonder why it does that. I guess the order of operations is if I want to designate, or if I want to use this first point as a target, I have to select the GB38 first and then hit designate before it becomes a target that the GB38 will hit in TOO mode, or target of opportunity mode. Oh, speaking of which, actually I didn't really mention this, but I need to set my laser code to 1337 before I forget, because that's what our APK dubs are set to. Oh, and we are getting close to seeing the target area, because we can already see it coming up here. So let's switch back to our targeting pod, set it to armed, set it to laze, and then we'll zoom in and get it ready for that target area. In fact, let me, because there's going to be clouds, so if you see where the target reticle is, it's right at the edge of a set of clouds, so I need to put this flight path marker below that reticle so that I drag it down below the cloud layer so it doesn't keep blocking me. So I'm going to throttle back. Yeah, I need to keep dropping it down. So once it becomes visible, see how the cloud layer is like slowly revealing the terrain below it? Once I can see the target area, I'm going to start aligning this flight path marker with that targeting reticle, so that I remain in kind of like a direct approach to that target area. Also, we only have about 10 minutes. Ah, man. This is not as much time as I thought I would have to knock these... yeah, see, 10 minutes. This is not as much time as I thought I would have to knock out these targets. Alright, let's step it up to... Let's keep our airspeed at about 400 true. What is going on? Oh my god, I just realized we are really zoomed in. Holy crap, this this targeting pod is intense. So let's zoom out. Ah, crap, how do I do that again? There we go. Zoom out. I actually don't see... Oh, that's why it's further in this direction. This way and up that way. Okay. So I still need to get past this cloud layer. In fact, what I should be doing is dropping a little bit more to the left, because I don't want to approach it directly since there is a SAM over there. I just need to find the SAM, target it, and then climb up to like 30,000 feet and drop a bomb on it. We'll just do this. In fact, let's aim for between these clouds here, somewhere around here. Hey man, thank you for your tutorials. I'm new to DCS, and by watching your video, I bought an... Oh, nice man. I hope you enjoy DCS. The whole point of my tutorials is so that you don't have to commit full hard on it. And if you find out that you don't like it after all, at least you have an Xbox controller that can be used for literally any other game. Also, contrast gain. Strange. Oh, and I think that's that SA-11 I was talking about, so I need to turn away. I'm going to put it on my 3 o'clock. Huh. That looked like it already fired. Why am I not getting... If it fired, why am I not getting a fired tone? Well, either way. Doesn't sound like it's a problem anymore. Famous last words. Okay, we have several targets here. I Looks like those are that is a lighting thing. That is a lighting thing. Yeah, those are airfield assets. What I want is a radar dish of some kind. That is a launcher, so I care about that. What is he? There might be a friendly over there that he's launching at. That's probably what's happening here. So I'm going to target this launcher, even though technically that's not what we're really after. So I'm going to mark it. What is that? That's another launcher, so we'll hit that as well. Aim for its feet. There we go. POO, and that'll be target number 2. Oh, that has a tracking radar on it. Cause see that little bulb right there on its face? That is a tracking radar. So that's definitely one we want to hit for sure. What is that? That's another launcher. Potentially another... Yeah, it looks like another tracking radar on that as well. Oh, and it's looking right at me. Well, that's ominous. What is this? That looks like an SA-OK. OSA. Alright, well, it looks like one of the... Oh, wait, you know what? I think that might have been the A-10 that just crashed, because I don't think that was on top of the unit I was targeting. So we'll definitely hit that next. So, prime targets, yeah, it was just the... I think it was just the A-10 dying. Oh, man. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go for whatever I can, because 5 minutes is not a lot of time to do what we want. Okay. Oh, and tracking radar. Perfect. So that is 4 units that we can hit. I'm going to go straight for it. So targeting... Oh, that's 5 units we could hit. Okay, so let's go here. Targets. Whoop, no. Sorry? So if I do this... And then go to target 1... Then double check that it's still accurate. Doesn't look like it is. Do target of opportunity 1. We'll go to the next target. Designate.
Caution, caution,
Sure enough, that's moved as well.
caution, caution. Ca-
202. Oh, that A-10 is still alive. Okay, you know what? Screw it. We'll just try to hit those two targets for now, because I know those are accurate. So let's go to designate. Oh my god, this thing is still messing up. There we go. I think it's because I forgot to hit TDCD press. Okay, let's turn in. We'll correct it on the way in. Hey, two bots, I got my game working with the Xbox gamepad. One question: do you mainly play with the gamepad, or do you also use a HOTAS? So I also use a HOTAS. However, my primary means of playing the game lately, especially like in the last year or so, has been with the gamepad. That's been basically my go-to method of playing DCS. See how that's like a little bit off? Like, I don't know what's going on here. Usually it's more accurate than that. We'll go T001, then we'll switch to target 2, designate. Wait, what? 3. This is 4. GAW 4. Go back down. You know what I could probably do is I'll just lob my AGM 144. We have 2 minutes to do this. Oh my god. And the main thing we want to hit is that dish that we just targeted. And you get below this cloud layer so I can confirm I can see it. There we go. We need to aim for its feet. And set that to 205. Then let's go down the list. It's 1. It's 2, 4, and 5. We need 1, 2, 4, and 5. For some reason, I'm not getting... Is it inventory? Is that why? Target... No. Target 1, 2, 4, and 5. That's what we want to hit. Okay. Let's climb. Not that we'll be able to climb in time, really. And we have less than a minute. In fact, I think we have literally seconds. Oh my god, this is so dumb. I don't think we're going to be able to get the bombs off in time. Screw it, we'll go straight on. No, I think we literally have like 10 seconds. Oh no, come on, all that work. Oh, so heartbreaking. No! Oh! Come on. Oh, it's so... Oh my god. I hate it. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. You know what? We're gonna do the Hornet. We're gonna switch over to the Hornet. And we're gonna hit Min Vody one more time. I really hope it's not freaking nighttime mission, because it seems like the one time that the server restarts and I can actually play it from the beginning, it ends up being like nighttime. Or like a really bad cloud layer. In fact, let's go to spectators and review what's out there. I can't, man. I was donated $5 to switch over to the Hornet. My very first donation to the stream. I have to. It is a requirement. The cloud layer doesn't look too bad. It looks like it was the same as before. The top layer looks thicker though. Go with 6 JDAM, 4 AMRAM, 2 Sidewinder, Chadlet. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Let's do A-18C. We'll go on. We'll take off from the CVN 71. Make this at least a little interesting. What's up, buddy? All right. Let's go ahead and start her up. Ground crew, rearm, refuel. Okay, so let's go AIM-9X. AIM-9X. You know, I have been wanting to use the, like I was saying before, I wanted to use the air-ground missiles, but they might get intercepted in the air. So if I use bombs, I can avoid that entirely. Is that times... Wait, times 6? Why times 6? That seems like a strange number if I can carry 8, right? So, M120. We'll go... Lightning Pod. Another M120. Yeah, it should be fine. We'll go, GB38s. That's a single GB38. Two AMRAAM should be good enough, I think. If I ever run into enemy aircraft, I'm just going to turn away. There's no point in engaging them. I could have sworn we can carry ×2 GBU-38s, but I don't see them on this list. Am I blind? Oh, here they are. Okay. It was just at the very bottom of that list of ×2s. Okay, cool. So ×2, 4, 6, 8 times GBU-38s, ×2 AIM-120s, ×2 AIM-9Xs, and we will select the Baltic Dragon. Yeah, let's see how that skin looks. Wow! Oh my god! That looks pretty cool. I like it. Okay, anyways, let's start the aircraft. Enough gawking. And I'm using my mouse. I know. How dare I use my mouse? Especially when I could do everything with the gamepad. But it's a lot faster to do it this way, and I think this is going to be my last mission for the night.
Rearming complete.
I would like to make this as a successful mission and then land back at the boat. So if the opportunity arises, I will land back at the ship, but no matter what, this is still going to be my last mission. That is pretty sick. That is a cool skin. If you guys don't know, Baltic Dragon is the maker of some of the most popular campaigns that are available in DCS. For example, the Raven 1 campaigns, if I remember correctly.
Flight control.
Ooh, what was that? Jesus. What the hell? Someone was already in the air? How is someone already in the air? We literally just restarted the mission. There's no way someone just took off and then decided to do a case 1 right off the bat. They had no time for that. Like, even to start up, they didn't have enough time. Unless that's an AI. Oh, that wheel is pretty sketchy. No, maybe not an AI. Oh, maybe it is an AI. I don't know. Is it? Oh, he's backing up. Yeah, definitely an AI. Humans can't do that. Looks like an AI. Oh, actually, speaking of which, if he's doing that, we can actually follow him into the elevators. So this is neat. See this? Oh, that's a little, that doesn't look the greatest, but we can follow him into the below deck area and see what it's like underneath the landing deck. Oh my god, that aileron is a little bit favoring the right. He's just like right stick. Or is that left stick? No, that's right stick. That's right stick. And there you go. This is what it looks like below deck. Now keep in mind, the only reason why you can see this is because the AI is the one that's backed up into the elevator and is using it. One day, the players will be able to, but for now, this is the only way you can actually see below deck. Then they just park it just somewhere randomly. Well, not necessarily randomly, but they park it wherever. And I'm pretty sure they just despawn at some point. So they do that, they shut down, and then they climb out. Yeah, it's pretty neat though. One day we'll be able to access these areas as like a walking pilot. Go to a briefing room and whatnot. You know, all that fun stuff. Alright, let's go to... Let's turn off the map because I don't like it. APU is already off, thank you. Reset trim and FCS. Turn on our HMD. close the canopy. HUD. Okay, half flaps. We'll worry about the wings later. Anti-skid. I mean, technically it shouldn't be on the aircraft carrier, but it's fine. Alrighty. So, because we're in a Hornet, we could get to where we're going a lot faster. And I don't think I'm going to bother with refueling on the way. Maybe on the way back I'll refuel, but definitely not on the way. And yeah, thank you for that. That is something I hardly do. Let's go and align the HUD. I think it was that twice, then HMD, then align. I'm pretty sure it's the uncage button, because in the Viper it is the, not the uncage, but something else. There we go. Looks good, that looks good. Okay, we're aligned. Alright, cool. We're all set. We can double check by turning on our data link and making sure that the reticles are on the correct objects. Turn on our TACAN as well, set it to 71. Oops, that was clear, not enter, because the Harrier has it on the opposite side. There we go. Okay. Is this not on? Yeah, that's on. It is. Okay, yeah, that's working. Okay, data link, is that working? I don't see a circle on him. Maybe I'll see it on the S6? No? Okay, maybe it doesn't work like that. I don't know anymore. Data link is on. IFF is on. TACAN is on. Autopilot stays, whatever. Doors. Radar. This is Georgia at War. Or GAW for short. It does require a password to enter, but you can find the password on reddit.com/r/hoggets. It'll be in the info bar on the right side. Okay, cool. Let's go to waypoint 6, because that'll actually waypoint 5 or 6, whatever is going to get there the fastest, but also the safest. Waypoint 1, then 6. Yeah, we'll do waypoint 1 and then we'll do waypoint 6. Okay, we're good to go. Do I have wheel shocks? Yes, I do.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Parking brake needs to come off. Nose wheel steering is set to high gain. I do use SRS, but when I'm streaming, I tend to turn it off because I don't like just how much background noise there is. If I do intend on using it, then yeah, I'll use SRS. But for now, I can live with just a data link and doing whatever I'm going to do. We'll align with Cat 2. And stop. All right. Flaps full. Pretty sure it's full. Landing bar retract. Wings unfold. Lights off because I'm not supposed to have those on. Let's reset trim one more time because I can't remember if I did it before or after I rearmed. That looks pretty cool. There we go. I'm waiting for this guy to start telling me to spool up. Oh, right. Forgot. Not in the Tomcat. I have to raise that. Alright, so when this guy starts giving me the peace sign and wiggling his wrist around, I will spool up to mill power, so full 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, somewhere around there. Let's check control surfaces. Rotor looks good, aileron looks good, and elevator looks good. Same thing on the right. Alright, we're good to go. And we will go to ground crew and salute. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Gear up, flaps up, and waypoint 1. Radar operate. I feel like all the DCS videos about cockpits are either $10 $10 trash setups, or a million, $1 million might as well build the rest of the plane setups. Yeah, like a good example of that would be, for example, the Warthog project. He has a fantastic cockpit. Like, he put so much time and effort into that thing, but it's been literally a project for like the last decade. Maybe not 10 years, but still. It's been a work in progress for a long time, and he's still going. It's a lot of time and dedication, but not everyone has the time, and two, the ability to actually do that kind of thing. Let's do attitude hold. Then we'll maintain about 0.7 on the Mach number. Oh yes, and the money, of course, because that is indeed a prerequisite to have that kind of setup. Lights are off. Master arm on, so we're fenced in. And I'm going to select the GB38 so that they can align right away. I don't have to worry about them. I'm also going to pre-configure them for TOO mode. So that, step, that, step, that, step, and that step. So now they're all TOO mode. DDAM display, MSN. Do I need to worry about anything here? I don't believe so. Release type, we'll set it to manual? Sure. I actually don't know how to confirm that it's set it to manual. Is it here somewhere? Then E-fuse needs to be... I want to do delay 1. Okay. And I think we're good to go. Let's step through one more time. Yep, they're good to go. Okay, then we'll expand our radar to 160 and also set up our data link here on the bottom screen, so we can keep an eye on that. Again, set it to 160 for maximum coverage. I could have sworn... Yeah, there we go. Is it not aligned? Oh no, it's aligned. More or less. Just updates a little bit laggy. Wait, is my HUD not aligned? I feel like my HUD may not be aligned. Let's redo that. HMD line. Use the mouse for this because it's kind of annoying. Close enough. There, and then align. Alright, let's double check. Oh, where'd he go? No, I lost him. Well, I'll have to look at this guy next. Yep, that looks pretty good. Okay, cool. We're all set. Oh, we're going a little fast. I meant to do 0.7, not 0.85. Jesus. Okay. We're still okay on fuel though, at 9,200. And we're still going in a pretty good direction, just generally that way. What? Vice attitude? What? Why did I get the deedle deedle? No, I think I need to put my pitot... No, it's already on auto. That should just work, right? Yeah, whatever. We'll turn it on. Okay. So remember, guys, our objective is to hit Min Vody. Just like what we did before, except, you know, actually kill things this time. But unfortunately, we don't carry enough air-to-ground ordnance in the Hornet compared to the Harrier. So although I could have knocked out, for example, honestly, I'm pretty sure I could have wiped out the entirety of Min Vody in terms of like all the different units there. In the Harrier, in the Hornet, I could only do 8 kills in the Hornet. Yeah, I switched over to the Hornet instead of the Harrier when we played up until the server restarted, so about an hour in, and I got my first $5 donation to the stream, and the request was to fly a Hornet instead, so that's what we're doing. In fact, wait, can I update the thumbnail? I can do this. I can make this the thumbnail. This looks pretty cool, right? We do, because I know the Harrier was in a right-hand turn, so if I do like a left-hand turn, and then take a picture like that. Ah, come on, communication. Let's just try to get that out of the frame. Do something like this. Print screen. I'm going to save that on the side so I can update the thumbnail later. For when I finish the stream, I'll update the thumbnail so it's both a Harrier and a Hornet. Nice, man. Congrats. How are you liking it so far? I'm not a photographer, but I do know a little bit here and there, just from experimentation and just random looking up things in on Google. Oh, really? So if I press it like a couple times, it'll just automatically... Or do I have to hold it? Is it CPL? Oh, that's so cool! I didn't know that. I thought that was one thing that just wasn't possible in the Hornet. Dude! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that is freaking awesome. Just when I thought there was one thing the Viper could do that the Hornet couldn't, turns out the Hornet can do it too. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, I love that. Okay. So it has both waypoint follow or steer point, well, waypoint slash steer point follow, as well as heading follow. That is awesome. Was that always a thing? How long has that been around for? I feel like this is probably relatively new, the CPL. I guess that's... what does that stand for? I can't even guess what that stands for. Really, a year? Oh my god. Alright. Well, more you know. Holy smokes. Because that was one of the things I really wanted to have in the Hornet, and that's the ability to basically say, okay, go here so I can be lazy. Because I love being lazy. I love not doing anything. Like, once the F-15E comes out, the Strike Eagle, I'm going to be the most useless wizzo ever. I'm just going to be in the backseat chilling, watching other people fly, and they're going to be all like, hey, can you target these units down on the ground? I'm like, nope. I cannot, because you know why? My controls aren't set up. I'm sorry. I'm just tagging along. That's all I'm going to be doing in the backseat of the F-15E, is just tagging along and criticizing people and their flying. It's going to be fun. It's going to be an awesome time. Okay, so once we hit waypoint 1, we're going to switch over to waypoint Actually, you know what? We can just keep going. So once we hit waypoint 1, we'll change our heading. Actually, no, we can just do it now. We're gonna set our heading to 065. Also, who the hell is pinging me? SA-10? Nah, that's not close enough. Let's change our heading to heading bug to 075, maybe 065, 075. So that's ready to go. Once we fly over waypoint 1, we'll switch our autopilot to follow the heading bug instead. Oh, also, before I forget, I need to... where is it? I need to turn on the FLIR so that I can actually use it. Then this guy will come on once I switch to air-to-ground mode. No, the F-15E is not made by the guys at Heapler. That's going to be the Typhoon, eventually. But first the Phantom, then something else, then probably Typhoon. Instead, the Strike Eagle is made by the same people who made the AV-8B, the Harrier, and the Mirage. So, Razbam Simulations. Who is that? Is that a fighter? Not coming up on my HUD. Or maybe he is, and I'm just not... Oh, he is coming up on my HUD. Okay. 00D1. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. But I feel like that might be our AWACS. Could be our AWACS. Oh boy, fireworks are going off outside still, and my dog hates them. What am I carrying right now? I am currently carrying times 8 GBU-38s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, times 2 AIM-9Xs, times 2 AIM-120C5s, and a single targeting pod. Also, I didn't realize just how close these expenditures were to to the fuselage-mounted missiles. That is stupid close, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. Because everyone and their mothers love to roll with those AGM, what are they, 141s or something like that? No, I do need the laser. Well, do I need the laser? No, I don't need the laser. Unless they made it so that you need it for ranging information, but maybe that's not a problem because it's all relative. I don't know. Either way, I don't need to... I do not need the laser to guide in a laser-guided bomb, but I might need it for precise coordinates to give to the GPS-guided bomb. Dude, that AWACS, I'm pretty sure that's the AWACS, is just flying straight off into battle. Like, I don't know why he hasn't, like, turned around and just started doing orbits back, you know, back in this direction. Like, he's going ahead of me. I'm supposed to be, like, front line, like, attacking the enemy. This dude is just charging in. What is going on? Anyways. What is going on here? That should be a friendly. Let's switch to TWS. Forgot how to use this radar. It's been a long time. I think data, I can change the refresh. Oh, it's already at 16. Okay, that's not bad. Let's switch it to auto. And I think you IFF using SCS depress? Don't kill. Okay, for some reason that guy is not like... Do I have to... Oh yeah, that's what it was. So I targeted him, and then I SCS depressed, and then now he's... Well, maybe the plane IFF'd him anyways without me having to press depress. How do I undesignate? Is it nose wheel steer? Wow, I am so lost. Where are the controls? Yeah, undesignate. Why is that not undesignating? Is it because of bias? No. Okay. He is now unlocked. You have to press reset on the right. Ah, got it. I have to do that. And then it brings it back to its original setup. I see, got it. Cool, good to know. Also, it looks like there are some units I have to worry about off to the right. That is a lot. Are those like multiple bandits? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7. I don't think they're anywhere close to where we're going, but that's a lot of baddies. There's a lot of bad guys. Oh, and they're disappearing. Maybe they're being dealt with. That's right. I forgot. Undesignates flips between 2 TWS targets. So you can switch between, like, fire off one at one and then switch pretty quickly and fire off at the other. Also, what is locking me up? A 29? He's nowhere near me, though. It's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up the pace. We're going to increase our speed to Mach 0.80, or if not 0.85. And I think at this point we can probably, yeah, we're safe to change our direction to our heading instead of waypoint. So uncheck that, go to heading select, and then we'll change our waypoint to Min Vody. So let's get those coordinates one more time. Min Vody. And if I remember right, the units we want to hit are somewhere over here. So let's grab something from here. 4413, 45, I think. Data. There we go. And then UFC north. 441345. Enter. Position east. 4303, 430400. 430400. Enter. That should be good enough. Elevation is 1050 feet. And we will set that as our weapon designate point. That way our targeting pod slews over there right away, and then we can adjust it once we have eyes on the target area. And there is the AWACS again. It's like he just went out to the middle of the battlefield and now he just turned tail. I feel like he's doing more of a racetrack pattern instead of an orbit these days. That way there's more time on targets for the radar. What are my specs? My specs is my GPU is a RTX 3070 Ti. Unfortunately, I purchased it in the height of the frickin' Bitcoin boom, so that's unfortunate. I also recently picked up a Intel Core i7 12th gen, so 12700K. And because of that, I also upgraded my RAM. So instead of DDR4, I'm now DDR5. I have 64 gigabytes of DDR5 running at CL36, but I've forgotten the megahertz or whatever the other speed number is. Let's see what else. I also have DCS on a 1TB SSD. Not that it matters too much as long as it's SSD. Also, what is this guy? He is Angels 19. Pretty slow. He might be a Frogfoot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a Frogfoot. He's really slow. Let's see what else. CPU cooler is just a 93 or 90 something millimeter radiator. Cooling air cooler. Not that big. I used to have something that's bigger, but it caused the side panel to pop off because things were getting in the way. So I had to downgrade from a 120 mil to a 90 whatever, 93, 96, whatever the number is in the 90s is. But it still works. It still cools it enough for my needs, which is DCS and recording and streaming and whatnot. So, works for me. Oh, what the heck? Weapons data! Due to a bug in DCS, some weapons hits cannot be properly counted for. Oh, so the glide bombs... Oh, I see. So it's keeping track of of weapon types and how many hits they've scored, how many times they've been fired. How many objects hit? Oh, that's neat. So there's like little statistics that are being kept track of by the server. And it's displaying them. That's pretty neat. Okay. So that is our target point. That is Min Vody. We are flying in this direction to offset us from Min Vody so we can get a look at it without flying directly to it. Yeah, this looks pretty safe. Looks like we have a friendly A-10 who is also on the way, perhaps. He's loaded up quite a bit with ×4 AGM-65s, ×4 GB-38s, or sorry, no, GB-54s, ×1, I always forget the number on this, I think it's a GB-16? The bigger LGB, and then of course, oh, interesting, he has a jammer, in addition to AIM-9s. Are jammers effective yet in DCS? I have not bothered with them after finding out from Ralphie that jammers basically do nothing. They're really just dead weight, they're not really worth bringing along. We're now at 7,000 pounds of fuel, and we're traveling at about 8.5 Mach, which is right around where we want it to be. Probably slow down just a little bit to 0.81, 0.82. Conserve a little bit more on fuel. Oh, it looks like the, oh yeah, never mind. He's not going for our target, he's going for a strike. And he's well equipped for it too. Gonna take out all of the armor units. He's gonna be able to destroy the radio bunker thingy using that middle pylon. Yeah, he's well equipped for this guy. Right, he doesn't have... oh, he does. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm surprised he doesn't have APK dubs, but he does on the left pylon. Alright, we'll switch to air-to-ground mode. Keep the radar in air-to-air, just so we can monitor. I do not like that I see that many red targets out in that direction. We may have to deal with these things, but for the time being, I'm just going to ignore them and pray that our cap can do something about them. Now that said, our cap has hasn't historically been all that great, and unfortunately, we do only have 2 AIM-120s. That butt. Look at that thing. Oh, even the helmet is customized. It's all black. Pretty neat. 0.8, 28, 0.8, 32. 32. Those guys are really fast. Those... I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm reading this correctly. Left number, 0.8, is their Mach number, and right number is their altitude, so 32,000. They seem reasonably fast and really high, which makes them sound like fighters. And that's also 0.8 and 28, so very similar configurations in their current flight path. I'm going to ignore them for the time being because it looks like they don't care about me at the moment. And we are currently 84 miles away from the target. We're going to wait till we're about probably 60 miles and then we'll start descending. And then hopefully we'll be below that bottommost cloud layer by the time we hit 45 miles so we can start looking at targets that are out in that direction. And whether we are a mission success, mission fail because we died, no matter what, this is going to be our last sortie of the night. Because normally my streams only last for about 2 hours, and we're approaching 1 hour 45 minutes. But this is going to be a reasonably long string. Also, if I do hit those targets, I do hope I have enough fuel that I don't have to tank on the way back, but in case that's a problem, I can always hit up one of the tankers that are usually going back and forth in this area like we did last time, but in the Hornet, which should be a lot easier than the Harrier. Let's switch to data link. Okay, so what are we looking at? So we've got 3 enemy aircraft off to our right. Looks like it's about 70 miles, 60 miles. Yeah, 70 miles, 60 miles, somewhere around there. They don't appear interested in me just yet, so it's possible they're just attack aircraft. In fact, I can probably mouse over them. Yeah. I don't know, man. That doesn't feel like an attack aircraft. That feels like a fighter. 0.0. And they just disappeared. Alrighty then. I don't know what that means. Oh, and they're back. Okay, cool. 0.5 and 25. That is a little better. That's a little closer to an attack aircraft. That's a lot slower, a lot lower. That, however... He's within 40 miles. Do I care about you? You're 32,000, 40 miles. Wait, that's not him, is it? Oh my god, that's him. Alright, well, I guess we're saving our AWACS. I wasn't planning on getting to a fight today. Yeah, that is indeed a bandit. Let's zoom in and see if we can get visual confirmation on what he is. And then narrow. Oh, it is a frogfoot. What the hell? How's he going that fast and that high? You know what? I'm tempted to just leave him alone, because our friendlies behind me should be able to deal with him. I kind of want to kill him. You know what? I can't. I can't, because I need those missiles for self-defense, and if he's not leaving me alone, then I'm okay. I'm just gonna pretend like I never saw him. We're just gonna go on our merry way. Alright. Pulled a little too many G's there, and now I'm super slow. We're at 57 miles, so we're gonna start descending. That was a frogfoot. That is crazy. That dude was 0.8 Mach? I guess that's fine. I guess if you're at full throttle, then yeah. I guess that is how fast a frogfoot can go. But that's about as fast as it's gonna get. It's not gonna go much faster than that, especially if it has like Vickers and seed missiles and things like that. Let's go ahead and switch over to our FLIR. We'll leave our SA page up at 80 miles just so we can monitor, actually 40 miles so we can monitor it. And we'll continue descending. And we'll change our heading bug to about 5.5. Hit autopilot, heading select. And then, oh boy, we are getting low on fuel, so we'll throttle back. We'll go ahead and set our bingo to 3,000. There we go, 3,000. that is our target area. So let's start turning this way. Let's go hitting select. And we'll change our heading bug to go more towards it.
Roger that.
A little more.
Roger that. Transporting. Roger that.
A little more like that. Oh no, stop spamming.
Roger that. Transporting. Roger that. Transporting. Roger that. Transporting. Roger that. Transporting.
You guys ever wanted to know how to ruin a mission?
Roger that. Transporting security forces to the target.
You just spam it, because at some point they're going to break through. Because apparently there's no limit to how many we can send. And now you have a conga line of helicopters, all going to their death towards the SA-10, SA-15, Tunguska. But if you send enough, they'll make it through. But it kind of ruins it for everyone. Okay, let's set the laser. I don't like that. Did I almost eject myself? I feel like I almost ejected myself. That would have been one way to end the night. Holy shit. I just realized how bad that could have been if I instead grabbed this guy. Ejection handle. At least you have to pull it 3 times. Okay, so I don't believe there's a way I can do TOO target points like I can in the Harrier. However, I should be able to do mark points and be able to mark targets that way. So now that we're here, let's go to increase our throttle to about 50, maybe a little less. Then weapon designate to waypoint 7 and zoom in. Oh man, this screen is just so hard to work with. Can't tell if it's because of my settings or if it's because it's not in FLIR mode. In fact, how do I switch to FLIR again? Ah, here we go. Ah, there we go, much better. Also, what is that? That's a SU-29. He doesn't care about me, actually. He's going for someone else. Oh, really? This is as far as this thing can zoom in? Really? That's as far as it could go, huh? Okay, let's turn in towards the target. We'll go, right towards the target. We'll go head on and find things to kill. Because apparently this is as far as it could zoom, really? That is crazy! The Harrier could zoom in way more. But regardless, looks like we already have eyes on one of the radars. That looks pretty good. Like, really? That's as far in as I can go? What if I switch to... No, that's it. Oh. 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 I guess 50% throttle was not enough. Let's speed up. Autopilot, heading, and barometric. Okay. Okay, I really need to get this thing as precise as possible, but I can't do that if it's super tiny. Okay, that should be good enough. Let that as mark point 1. Next, looks like this is one of the launchers I cared about. There we go, mark point 2. Is there another... like this guy? Mark point 3. Okay, let's turn this way. Oh. Turn this way, because we are getting plenty close. I do not have MiG-21 layout, unfortunately. That is one plane I do not own, and I honestly do not intend on owning it. It is not a kind of aircraft I ever desired to fly, really. I know it's very popular, though. It's just not for me. Okay, let's see what we've got so far. Designate on that. That looks good. What is going on? There we go. Next. Very good. Looks like number 3 isn't great. Oop, okay, well, we're gonna have to do a circle. And also lower our speed down to about 60% throttle. Because I have 40 years old and like that kind of plane. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if I happen to pick it up, then sure, I'll try and figure something out, but no guarantee. It's just a plane I've never been all that interested in. Also, I think I'm just going to drop a bomb on that first radar, just right off the bat, because that's going to be easy enough for me to hit. So I'm just going to do mark point 1, because that looked pretty accurate. I'm just going to drop that guy right away. Alright, let's get some altitude. And before we do, let's just doubly confirm. Yep, looks pretty good. Oh, that's right. I forgot all about the AdFlare. I should have grabbed that. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it's safe to fly super high altitude, like 30,000 feet, against a SA-11. It could be the SA-6, but it could also be the SA-11. I don't know for sure. But either way, I need to get as high as possible so I have the maximum range on my GB-38 before I drop it. So as long as I drop it and then hit the deck in case I get fired at, I should be okay. Also, Su-29 could be a problem. Looks like it's maybe this guy? What's the direction on him? Nope, don't care. Okay, never mind. Also, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to get gas at some point. So I know for sure mark point 1 and 2 are good. So I could actually drop it on those two. So I'll hit mark point 1 and mark point 2. 3 is questionable. 4 I think is good. I'll have to double check. No, I'm gonna start turning in. Maybe
Roger that. Transporting security
we're actually in a good
target
spot.
location.
The weapon designate. Yep, already doesn't. Wow, that is super far away. Okay, 36 miles. Start turning in. And if I spot any other units along the way, I can mark those as well. And it looks like I can't do auto turn to a target point, but I can only do it with a waypoint. Or a mark point. I cannot do it with a mark point, I mean. Alright. Looks like this cloud is definitely going to be in our way the whole way through, so much for looking for more things on the way. We're going to maintain roughly a 6 to 7 degree climb. Should be good enough. And once we get within this zone, we'll drop. And then we'll switch to mark point 2, because I'm pretty sure mark point 2 is accurate as well. On fuel, we're at 4,500 pounds. Got a minute 40 before we can release. Everything appears to be set up correctly. We have E-fuse, delay 1. All of them are set. Oh, I could set them individually! Oh, I forgot about that. Can I do that? So if I do this, and then weapon designate... Can I do that? Do these have two different targets? They do have two different targets. What? Okay, hold up. Then 3. Nope, that's not good. Let's go 4. I have no 4, so let's go 3. We'll readjust this so that it's on something we care about, which honestly I thought was this. And we'll make that mark point 4. Oh, and sure enough, we got launched on. That's okay. That's alright. I got a little distracted by the fact that I could input multiple coordinates on individual GB38s before I even release them.
Altitude.
So with that newfound knowledge, I think I will just extend. I will extend. I will assign at least 4 targets. Go to mark point 4. We'll weapon designate. Yep, that's on a spot. And then we can store 1 more before I turn in. We're at 3,800 pounds. We're gonna have to start thinking about a tanker pretty soon. So we're gonna do a slow climb up while we figure out one last target. That is the same dish we saw before. Oh, here we go. This looks nice and juicy. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We'll set that to mark point 5. Then we'll step, and then weapon designate. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. Then let's go ahead and switch to here. Then we'll step one more time. Okay. Increase our speed. We have 4 bombs ready to go. We just have to increase our speed and get some altitude so we can drop those bombs at a reasonable time. Wait, is that not accurate? Oh no. I don't think that's accurate. Oh no. Now it is. Mark point 6. So let's step back to the last J down and set weapon designate to mark point 6. Okay, so now let's step. Two, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, let's see how that goes. If this works, oh man, this thing is a lot better than I thought it would be. We're at 22 miles, almost 10,000 feet. Looks like that SA-11 is what is pinging us at the moment. What I could do instead is just fly super low and do kind of a bomb toss and then turn back around and refuel, because I'm getting close to bingo fuel. And the tankers are on their way back, which is not ideal. Okay, let's see what this is looking like at the moment. Where's the release point? Gonna be a bit still. Yeah, it's gonna be a ways. We're going to come
Roger
back
that.
around this
Transporting
way.
security forces to the target location.
We're going to put the SA-11 back on our 3 o'clock.
Roger that. Transporting security forces to the target location.
And in the meantime, let's bring up the SA page. Looks like we have one thing within 40 miles of us, but he is super low. He's like 5,000 feet. Okay. I can't for the life of me target this guy correctly. What else is over? Oh! Wait, is this the same guy I've been looking at? Oh, hey, hold up. I need to hit this guy, actually. Wait, no, I think I targeted him. Who else do I need to hit? I think I need to hit this guy. Or this guy. Here we go. All of these have freaking tracking radars on them. So let's set this to mark point 7. Step to the last guy. Set mark point 7 as our weapons designate for that. Okay.
Krasnodar.
That should be
Proceed
more
to
accurate
2.
now.
Request takeoff.
We're at 20,000 feet, so let's turn back this way. We're at 3,000 pounds now, so once we release, we need to hit a tanker. Looking pretty good. We're at 40 seconds.
Bingo. Bingo.
We're gonna go full burn. Increase that release point. Oh, this is dangerous. 2, 1, 0. Release. Okay, and turning. Burner off. Chaff. Burner on. Put it on our 3 o'clock. Chaff. Oh, that's scary. Bombs are out though.
Altitude. Altitude.
And we're below. Woo! Oh boy. Let's extend. And while we extend, we're going to keep an eye on our bombs. Let's go about a little more than half throttle. We'll keep going in this direction. Hit autopilot. Attitude. Alright, let's see how those bombs do. I really hope they make it. They may not make it. I really hope they make it. In fact, let's start putting our heading bug towards the tanker direction. Which is going to be like 2, maybe 300. Enter. Then autopilot, heading select. Okay. Actually, it's more like 270. But whatever, it's fine. Oh man. That. Oh my god, they might. They're actually hitting. Oh, that's so cool. Oh no, it missed that one though. It's okay. Did they all hit the same target? Oh no, I think they all hit the same target. They did not actually... Oh no, it hit this one. Or was that a building? I think that may have been a building. I think they all may have hit the same target over and over. Oh no. Why did that explode? I mean, if it did hit the same target over and over, why did that explode? Huh, weird. Okay, well, I need to go into the lab and figure that out. But for now, let's go ahead and hit the tanker, and we'll then drop our remaining 4 bombs on individual targets this time. In fact, is this the tanker we want? Yes, it is. Let's do TACAM. A-16. Switch to TACAN. Why is it over here when it's supposed to be over here? Oh, wait, hold up. TACAN, it's supposed to be 13, that's why. Yeah, there we go. We want to hit 13. And then I believe it was 130, if I remember correctly. Tanker, Arco, intent to refuel.
Arco 1-1, Uzi 9-2.
Oh, really? I can use CPL on the TACAN?
Uzi
Ooh.
9-2, Arco 1-1, proceed to pre-contact.
Let's see if that works.
18,000 at 280.
It does work! Oh, that is so awesome. Dude! Oh, that is great. All that needs to do now is fly you into the basket. And that'd be like the ultimate lazy man. Now that being said, I'm at 2,000 pounds. That is not a lot of fuel. Let's turn off air-to-ground mode. Hopefully I'm able to refuel in time. And hopefully I don't get jumped by this flanker that is off to our left. Next to our... Oh, damn it. Shit. We might have to. Damn it. He's really close. 29... He's 30 miles in closing, but it looks like he's engaging one of our friendlies. Should I? I don't have the fuel for it. No, I can't. I have no fuel for this. I can't do it. There's no way. There's a break in the clouds. I might be able to see what's going on. Oh, something just exploded right at that spot. Oh no, it's flares. So it looks like the bandit is flaring. And it looks like he's down. Good work. Oh, wait. Yep, looks like he's down. Good going, buddy. Good work. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to help my buddy up. I'm gonna die if I do. I'm in a predicament. I only have like 1,800 pounds. 1,900 pounds. Oh no. Come on. Just leave me alone. You don't have to deal with us. Stop closing that distance. Make that number go up, not down. Come on. Where's our buddy? Our buddy's down here somewhere? There he is. Is he going for him first?
At the target location, shutting down and deploying.
No, he's staying pretty high. Not like he's diving down on him just yet.
Touchdown at the target location, shutting down and deploying security perimeter down.
22.54. I don't know. Oh. He is now diving. It is the Su-29. We might have to engage. 20. Someone remind me really quick, how do I do the different bore sight dogfight modes? Is it switch to HUD SCS? And then like SCS down, up, left, right? For the different vertical scan and bore sight modes? It's an A10. Oh my god. Okay. I guess we're about to find out in real time. HUD. Okay, it looks like it's in bore sight.
Fuel low. Fuel low.
Yes, I know, fuel low. I don't have much of a choice here. I'm not going to step on the gas. I can't afford to. SES forward for bore sight. Yeah. Looks like the A-10 is fighting him. But he is... Why is it no longer locking? Reset. Why isn't this locking anymore? I don't know why this isn't locking anymore.
Altitude. Altitude.
Like, I actually don't know why this isn't locking. There we go. I can't tell what that is, though. That's the Bandit. Five miles. Box 2. This has been the laziest engagement I've ever done. I might just fire my 120. 120 it is. And he's gone. Okay. Dealt with him. 13... Oh god, 1,300 pounds.
Altitude.
Oh no.
Altitude.
I just looked at the map. I think there's another one. In this direction. No, 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 no. Back the other way. Right there. Damn it. At 9. Oh no. I have no fuel. Well, sorry boys, I don't think we're going to be able to complete that mission tonight. He's Angel 7? I mean, if I divert to the Tinker now, I might be able to make it, but this guy is actually going for our friendlies. Bombs are gone. I'm not going to deal with those. What is this? Is that a friendly? Yep. Set it to auto. Why can't I target this guy yet? Is it because he's cold on me? We're at 1,000 pounds of fuel. Oh my god. My last hope is that this guy turns around and is capable of intercepting me. Okay, sorry boys, you're gonna have to deal with that on your own. I need my tanker. So what I'm gonna try to do, and assuming I even am able to do this at 960 pounds, is I'm gonna attempt to refuel. If I end up refueling, I'll deal with any fighters in the immediate area. I seriously doubt that's gonna be the case, though. We have no fuel. Can I divert anywhere? Like, oh man, Maycop is so far. Yeah, we're gonna just have to fly in this direction and hope for the best. But chances are this is gonna be it for the night. We still have Arco contacted. Also, why is this so... Oh, because of the contrast? Oh, that's funny. Contrast affects the symbology. Oh no, please. That's SA6, okay. There's the KC-135, not the one we're interested in. The one we're interested in is over... Oh, where is it? Surprised the heads-up display doesn't show my desired steer point source. Where's the other KC-135? Should be basically overlapping with the other one. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. This is not the right direction we need. We need to turn a bit more to the left. Basically, the goal is to make it so that from our perspective, this dot is not moving. Because that means we're flying an intercept course with it, and that's our best chance at linking up and getting a refuel at 700 pounds of fuel. Oh my god. Is there anything else I have to do to make this work quickly? Let's see. So here's my probe switch. I know where that is. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, guys. We're going to have to plug into that drobe, like, so fast if we make it. 640 pounds. And also, we have to pray that there's no lag. Because if there's lag, there's no way I'm connecting. So relative to my crosshair, he's kind of moving fast. So I need to turn a little more to the left. I'm pretty sure this is the KC-135 we need. Yes, it is. At least we took down a flanker and saved that A-10. Though I think the other flanker may have taken out the A-10, for all I know. Now, remind me, does CPL fly an intercept course, or is it like direct to point? Like it just aligns this arrow with the bug. 500 pounds. Oh my god, it's direct. Okay, well that sucks. Oh well. So we want 18,000 feet, because I'm pretty sure that's the altitude of the tanker. There's 50% throttle, 490. I'm literally counting down our fuel consumption. Let's go ahead and silence that. Not that doing any of this will actually help. Oh, I kind of need one of those working. Wait. Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, normally it doesn't do that unless I actually turn the engines turn off or whatever. Okay, so maybe that's not the best way to go. I'm like, what else can I do to conserve fuel? Turn off the electronics, that makes sense. £400. Oh no, the lag. Don't you dare. Don't you. Georgia at war. Don't you... Oh, the blue balls. Oh, those... Damn it. Nope. God damn it, that's not what I wanted. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm going to end off the night, I'm gonna feign as if we got back to the tanker, we refueled, we shot down that other flanker, and another one that just jumped us out of nowhere. We did an epic dogfight and we gunned him down. And then now we are just on our way back to do a case 1 landing. Oh my god, please don't take forever. Please just load. I recently deleted all my my shaders for terrain, so if this is like, for example, Nevada or something, then it's gonna take a minute to rebuild all the shaders. But yeah, so that's the plan. We're just gonna pretend that we hit the tanker. We had like 100 pounds of fuel left. We plugged in. Our engine like hiccuped in the middle of refueling because it was so close to the edge of just barely not making it, but we plugged it right in, got the fuel, the engine stopped choking, it came back to life, refueled to full tanks, shot down the flanker that was about to intercept our tanker, of all things, and now we are on the way back to the carrier to perform our final case 1 landing to really seal off the night. Because nothing says a mission well done like coming back to a carrier and performing a successful case 1 landing. If this map would just load. This isn't even the map I wanted. I just double-clicked Georgia at War thinking I could just load right back in and then do it. Oh yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. It was a fun stream, even if things did not go according to plan like we originally thought. Spent the first half flying the Harrier, the second half flying the Hornet. In both cases, we got blue balls. God damn it. Okay, exit. Let's go to instant action. Let's go to A-18C, and we'll do case 1 landing. Look at that. Hey, just like that. We made it back. We're now above the carrier group within, like, I think it's like 30 miles. Oh man, oh my god. We're even clean. We even magically gained a fuel tank and 1 AIM-9. And also a different skin. But we're back. We're back, boys. Our ship has also moved to the southern coast, pretty much. But it's okay. F-16 versus SU-57. Unfortunately, oh, actually, do I have the mod? I feel like I have the mod. But yeah, no, it's crazy. This carrier is like magic. It intercepted us. I don't... What? Hold on. What is the 74X... Back in 74X. Yeah, there we go. And then its course is going to be... I guess... current heading, so 355? Enter? Back in? Do I not know how to... Is TACAN not on? Oh, that's why. TACAN... Oh boy. Okay, hold on. I guess I'm not gonna use the TACAN properly. We're at 800 feet. We need to get up to 350 knots. There she is in all her glory. She intercepted us to make sure we got home okay from that amazing mission where we knocked out the entirety of Min Vody with nothing but 8 GB-38s, took on 2 Su-27 flankers, and now we just need to do our job and get back onto the boat. speed brake out. Pulling 3 Gs. Dropping down to 600, 250. 600 feet, 250. Gear down, flap down. We're nearly at 600 feet. Hook down, gear down, flap down. We're pretty much downwind now. Just need to keep slowing down and trimming up. We're dropping below 600, that's okay. We can fix this, we can fix this. Okay, let's start turning in. This is going to be one of the worst landings of my life. But it looks like we are trimmed properly. We just need to lower our altitude by quite a bit. We are way high. Okay, cool. It doesn't matter. We did not do any official comms or anything. We're just going to land right back at the boat. They knew we were coming. We don't have to check in with the ATC or anything like that. We just need to show up. In fact, they've already rolled out the red carpet. They've already rolled out the red carpet because they are expecting us. See, look at that. The ball is already pretty much centered. That is our red carpet right there. And of course the ball disappeared, but that's okay. It's just red. The red means red carpet, don't worry. Red is red carpet. It does not mean we're too slow or anything like that. And touched... Oh, we just need to go around. That's okay. That's okay. We were just testing them. That's all that was. We're just letting them know that we are on our way down. Just give them the heads up that that we are in fact landing. That was an attempt to land. That was a notification that we're going to land. That's all that was. Don't worry about it. Now that we're coming back around though, they are now prepared. They have actually activated. So a lot of people don't know this. The arresting cables actually have to be activated before they can be caught by our hook. So because they weren't ready, that is why we didn't stop. So in fact, we didn't even want to stop. Our intention there was not to stop, but to let them know to activate the wires. Because now we're ready. Now they should be ready, I should say. Not us, but them. They should be ready now to accept us onto the deck. So now we're gonna maintain this left-hand turn at about 30 degrees. We need to lower our altitude because we're still quite high. Turning in a little sharp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. And touchdown. Look at that, 4-wire. Because bigger numbers are always better. People tell you that 3-wire is the best wire, but no. They don't realize that the bigger the number, the better. And we got 4-wire. That is the best score you can ever get. That's all that means. Yeah, exactly. 4-wire is alpha wire. See, you understand it right there. That's all it is. And just like that, mission complete. We annihilated all of Min Vody. We carried a nuke into Min Vody. We lobbed it over the top of the clouds, pierced the clouds on the way up, dove back down, hid behind a hill right as the nuke landed, so that we would be okay from the explosion with terrain masking. And now, after fighting off 4 different flankers, we have made it back to the boat that had intercepted us, because we are so vital. We're so vital to the US military that this boat intercepted us to make sure we made it back okay. No hiccups at all. We are fine. And you know what? That's a job well done. Good job, team. We did it. So all we have to do is celebrate it by doing one last thing, and that is calling it a night. I can't remember, do I land on the deck, or do I phase through it? Oh boy. Don't hit the radar. Hey, we're on deck. Good job, boys. We did it. Hey, look, they have another Hornet waiting for me. This is ready to go for me. I just need to climb right in and I'm back in the action. See that? All according to plan. Alright guys, well, thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a like. If you really liked it and like to see more of this kind of stuff, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tune in next time for some more UCS World live stream gameplay. Take care guys, have a good one.